Oh, there we go. Hey, right. We're up. Sorry about missing you last week. Here we are, Friday night, busy. Average Joe's Gaming Podcast.
Yep. So I'm Joe.
I'm Tom. And happy Friday. Or whatever day it is you're watching this if you're not watching.
But if you're watching this live, it's Friday.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
It's Friday. Unless you're like in England or somewhere, then it might be Saturday.
Yeah.
Or Scotland, it might be Saturday.
So what have you been up to, buddy?
Not a lot other than work and coming here a couple of times to work. And beyond that, not a lot. It's acquire and
I'm just curious, though.
Games we play.
Before we get into that.
Sure.
Does it feel just right to be at this table?
It actually does. Yeah, we have our old table back, which I guess it cost you some physical strength to move in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
hernia, intestines were coming out.
Yeah.
I just got a big stick.
Yeah.
Just pushed them right back in.
Oh, yikes. I don't even know where you're coming from. But the nice thing
my
is,
side. I mean, I got the staple gun was here.
So basically, you just popped your guts.
Yeah.
It didn't come out an end or anything.
Spleen, too, I think.
I get it.
There was like a liver laying around.
I have.
Whatever I didn't need, I just threw in the trash can, and we're good to go.
We could have cooked that up and served it.
Oh, it's disgusting.
That's what we do.
Cannibal.
Yeah, can't help it. The nice thing is, if I had my drink, which I didn't bring with me, I could set it right back in here like I used to in the past. So this is pretty awesome being back at the old table.
And I'm not wearing a hat, so I apologize.
Right. You're looking good though. And I probably wouldn't have worn a hat except that I happened to keep it in the car when I thought we were going to do our show from last week. This hat stayed in the car, so
it worked out for you.
I get to wear it. Yeah, it worked out well for me.
It did.
The hat my brother bought me for my birthday one year. Speaking of that, his birthday is Sunday. Yeah, Mother's Day. His birthday is on Mother's Day.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's a May day. May birthdays, man. There's all kinds of May birthdays. That was part of what was going on too. Is my youngest kid's birthday was on May 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
He got his last COVID shot and would prefer to stay out of public until 2 weeks after that. So we're going to get together and celebrate with him on the 16th. My oldest birthday was on the 4th, which I think was Tuesday. And so before Disney made up a holiday, we used to call it Andrew's birthday. And that's how we still.
Yeah, but it's not anymore.
That's how we still.
So he's going to have to reschedule.
No, that's how we still celebrate it. So anyway, it was his birthday on Tuesday, and he's down in Florida, so I had to talk to him via the computer, which is how I talk to him normally anyway. So they had good birthdays, both of them seem to. And now tomorrow, my ex-wife, the boy's mother, is her birthday. And then, of course, Sunday is Mother's Day, which I think, have you posted that yet, or are you going to post it?
I'm going to do that during the show.
Okay. So a little surprise coming up later. But anyway, Mother's Day is Sunday. It's also my brother's birthday, as I mentioned. And my dad's birthday is May 10th. My dad's no longer with us, but in May, when I was a kid, no, please no. In May, when I was a kid, I had my brother's birthday and then my dad's birthday, one right after the other.
Yep.
And then Mother's Day was always sometime in that time frame. So you can imagine how much I loved May as a kid because somebody didn't get presents in May. That lasted until I was about 20, and I met my ex, and her birthday was the 8th. And so then I had birthdays on the 8th, 9th, and 10th. And then when we decided to have kids, for some reason, it happened that they were born in May. So then I had birthdays on the 2nd, 4th, 8th, 9th, 10th. And Mother's Day was always in there. But I enjoyed May a little more because there were people that I loved. Well, not that I didn't love my parents or my brother. But when you're a kid.
Here's the news, guys.
When you're a kid. Okay, so when you're a kid, you
don't love anybody but yourself.
Oh, no. When you were a kid, you wanted presents if somebody else got presents, and I never got them.
This is very, very true.
Yeah, my birthday.
But having 6 kids, I see it a lot.
Yes.
It's like, hey, let's celebrate so-and-so's birthday. And
what about me?
Presents now.
Yeah. So my birthday's in January, so I never got anything, and Christmas right before that. Mm-hmm. So I never got presents until January, which seemed like eternity. And then finally, when my brother had his second kid, she was born in January. So I had another birthday baby that we could celebrate together. And be.
You know what I just realized?
What's that?
You look like Indiana Jones in front of a brick wall.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can imagine a rock coming down out of us. That'd be awesome.
This is very true.
But anyway, so that was why I've been busy. How about you? What have you been up to? Other than obviously here.
I've been working on stuff.
If we could spin this camera around, you could see how much work has been done. Oh yeah, there you go.
Indiana Jones.
I see that. I remember I saw that earlier. So yeah, I should have realized. Except I don't have a brown. It's not brown. It's gray.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Anyway, that's okay. I like my gray hat.
Yep.
But
Matches your mustache.
My mustache is hardly gray.
I'm sorry.
I spend about 10 minutes a day every day making sure of that.
And I have no white hair in my beard.
There you go. Well, no, that's why I don't grow the beard in the summers because it's not brown anymore. Yeah, mustache. When you're doing the other stuff with your hair, you can make the mustache work the same way.
Yeah.
So anyway, that Control GX is amazing. That's all I can tell you.
Okay.
Man, not gonna lie. Why would I lie? Anyway,
for me,
this is my natural hair color.
Yeah. I know. I've been looking at your pictures for the last 10 years. It seems like it. Actually, it seems like it's getting darker.
It probably is a little darker. Anyway, what have you, other than the store, have you been up to?
Really just work, and then work.
Yep, because we're 2 weeks from the grand opening?
3.
Okay.
Third week is our grand opening.
I'm counting Saturday.
So,
this Saturday, obviously, we're not open. Next Saturday, we're not open.
Yep, the following Saturday, we're not open.
We're not?
No.
Why?
Because it's the 29th is when we're open.
Well, but that's very close.
But you're like a week short. Don't rush me.
No. Well, there might be a little
here. We're looking at a calendar here. Here's next Saturday, or this is tomorrow.
Right.
Then the next Saturday, then a following Saturday, and then one more. Well, so I have 3 weekends. Right. I've got 3 Saturdays before we open.
Right.
4 Saturdays we're open.
Right.
So on the 4th Saturday from now, we are open.
But it's still 3 weeks from tomorrow. 3 weeks from tomorrow. That's that's real.
This is a big deal.
That's real.
This is I'm calm.
Yeah.
I'm very calm.
I'm relatively calm as well because I think that this is going to be I've talked to so many people who are excited about this deal.
I'm excited about this deal.
So am I.
This is
especially
a dream of mine for a long time now.
The space that we're in right now, I honestly, 3 weeks from tomorrow, can imagine it basically with groups of people playing various games. And I mean, from almost when we open the doors, people be coming in, sitting down with their board games or their RPGs and having fun.
I'm hoping so.
And I am looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Because it's been a year since we've been able to do that, or a little over
It has. And, people are getting vaccinated and things are happening. And
fully vaccinated here. Just not telling you.
Tom's fully vaccinated here.
And I'm 2 weeks past my last vaccination. So come cough on me. I'm fine with it now. I'm not. Don't cough on me. It's disgusting.
Oh.
Yeah. Nope. I'm glad you stopped that. I'm glad you stopped yourself there.
I mean, just turn the camera off quick.
Nope. Don't do that. Don't do that.
But yes, I'm super excited. This is it feels to me almost like a dream still. It
kind of does.
I'm gonna wake up and this is all just a dream. I'm working towards this for 6 years, something like that.
At least that. So, I mean, as long as I've known you, basically. So that's coming
it's
up on,
it's something I've always wanted to do, and it's always been some reason why I couldn't do it, and then
now there's really no reason.
There's
no reason you can't do it.
Right. It's just finding the right people to just give you that support and that help. Not financially, but just
but the encouragement.
Yeah,
and the encouragement is almost as important as the financial.
And it's nice to have friends involved, and
some of the progress that's been made on some of the creative stuff going on in this room, aside from the wall behind us, it's amazing.
Yeah,
I mean, it's really amazing what's been done in the last just few days since the last time I was here. Impressive,
and that's something that I am really looking forward to. Is the little things like, there's always that worry to me. It is your guys' store sucks. It's not your typical game store. It's not fancy. But here's the thing. I do everything on a budget.
Yeah.
So I'm just an average guy, and I run with that wholeheartedly. I mean, that's where Average Joe's came from.
Yeah, and honestly, that's what's going to make this relatable.
So
because
this table we're sitting at, I made it.
Yep.
You know, a lot of the stuff in here was just an idea that I had, and it's like, hey, could you do this? Just like the castle.
Yeah.
I thought, I love doing Extra Life. I absolutely do.
Oh yeah.
You know, kids again are a big part of my life, and my boys have never been really the healthiest. You know, I had a son born with a hole in his heart. Another one has an airway disease. You know, it's just one thing after another with the boys. The girls have been pretty healthy.
Yeah.
Boys, not so much. And I think, unfortunately, it kind of takes after me a little bit. I was born with a collapsed lung.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I have a nice hole in the side of my chest from it. You know, it's not hole, like you can't see
you
through
can't-
it,
you
but
can't.
it's a
It's not
dent.
like-
I don't not wear a shirt for a reason because I'm embarrassed about my body. And you know,
have that same issue because I'm fat. But that's
well, I'm fat too. And then if you get a dent, it's weird. It's like a flap.
Here's the beauty of getting older, Joe. And I'm just telling you this is I don't give a rat's behind anymore.
Yeah, I stopped caring. I mean, when you get called fat at work, though, sometimes it's a
Oh.
little hurtful.
Yeah, I've
It's
got
the digs.
like I say, you get to my age and you really get past that because it's like, well, there's people who've seen me naked who seem to enjoy it. So okay,
my thing
you know.
is people are all sizes.
Yeah, exactly.
And don't judge a person because their size. Judge a person because who they are as a person.
What's
you know,
inside, right?
if they're a very kind person, then awesome.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how big you are or how small you are. If you're a jerk, then you're a jerk.
Yeah.
And that, again, does not reflect on your size at all.
No.
So, you know, just, I don't know.
And we're getting weirdly philosophical for a gaming podcast, but hey, that's how that works.
But for me, yes.
The understanding is that this is a community. We've got to deal with the community, and you and I both love people. That's what it boils down to, is hanging out with people and introducing them to the things that we love, learning about the things that they love. To me, that's the
sharing
awesome.
This with them.
And then, being shared with and sharing with.
This, I'm very excited. You know, and there are going to be those naysayers, and there's going to be those people that are trying to negate everything you do and try to one up you. And that's cool.
The society
you know
that we live in.
You do you.
Yeah.
Because we're doing me. And that's the thing is like Tom's got he's got his personality involved in this, and Jason's got his personality and creativeness involved in this. And this is I'm the eggshell. This is my dream.
It's driven by your dream. It's basically both Jason and I are driven by your dream. And it just happens that our ideas mesh well with your dream.
You got on the Joe train?
Yeah, basically. Essentially, that's kind of what happened.
Because
I had no intention of getting back into retail after 30 years of not being in it. Well, 27 years, 28 years almost.
But my friend, this is not retail.
But that's just it.
This is a whole much cooler.
That's what I like about it. There is retail to it, and I didn't dislike when I was in retail at all. In fact, I liked it and thought it was going to be my career.
I love
up to a certain
seeing
point.
The cool new stuff that comes out.
That's what I like. That's what I liked about it.
When you're in the nerdy realm,
there's so much cool stuff, especially in May. I mean, it's just weird how things come out in May. Anyway, but no, I mean but there's also aspects to this where we're not just going to be a retail store. No. The thing that excites me almost more than that is this space where people can play games. Yeah. And granted, somebody said the other day, "How are you?"
Well, not just this space. That space.
Well, yeah, that too.
You can play games over there. Right. You can hang out and watch some TV, whatever.
The idea was, someone said, "Well, how are you going to make money with that model?" And I said, "Well, I mean, we've got games to sell. So, in other words, if people like the games they're playing, and they got it from the rental library,
or we can order it
over there, they can buy it from us, or we can order it."
Yep. And if they order it, they get it cheap.
You get a discount.
I mean, you get the discount because you're ordering it, and inconvenience of, hey, I'm sorry, we don't have this in stock right now,
but we can get it.
But our distributors are wicked awesome, and we can get it in a couple days. Yep.
So that's the excitement of Average Joe's Gaming. I mean, it really is.
Hi, Jess.
It's more than
Nick.
A store. Jess and Nick, howdy. So anyway, do you want to go on to what our format usually is?
Sure.
Acquires?
Yeah.
Want me to go first?
Yes.
Nothing.
Whoa!
Nothing. In 2 weeks, I have purchased nothing. No Funko Pops.
Are you okay?
I am fine. I just
take
haven't
your temperature?
had time to buy anything.
I've got the thermometer.
Yeah.
We can take it the baby way.
No, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. You mean like under my armpit, right? That's what you're talking about. Yeah, that's how we used to do it when my kids were little. Sure, that's how it worked.
That's not as accurate as the other way.
No, it's not. So, no, I just haven't
Up on the table.
been anywhere that I could buy anything other than here. And I know there are things that I'm going to buy.
Oh, yeah, he's like eyeballing
I
stuff.
have seen a few things that I'm going, yep, that's going to be mine. I just haven't been, honestly, out anywhere. I keep meaning, I got to go to Hot Topic. I got to go to.
I have been avoiding Hot Topic.
Yeah, see, that's just it. Then
for the reason for the Godzilla and King Kong props.
Well, then a couple things happen. One, boy, my chair is comfortable. There's a cat on my lap that I can pet. I just ate. I'm just going to sit here and then.
Well, the other thing is it's very expensive to start a business.
Right.
And so, like, we're dropping money on
trying to get
getting
product
cool
in
stuff
here for you guys.
So, yes.
That's the old meme that how to fall asleep in an easy chair, be old, and sit down in an easy chair.
Okay.
Basically, that's what happens. You fall asleep.
Right.
So acquires nothing.
Wow.
How about you? I know you.
Okay, so there's one that I actually forgot at my house.
Okay.
And that is Merchant's Cove. I got the entire.
Oh, I remember you talking
collection.
about that one. That looks really cool. I saw it when we were over there.
Big box.
Yeah, that's a big box.
But I also got.
This looks fun.
3 copies of With a Smile and a Gun. And this is a 2-player worker placement dice game.
So we're going to have to learn how to play that so we can teach you guys, because one of the copies.
I have 2 copies available in the store for sale.
Right.
So I backed this way before I even thought I was going to do a store.
Yeah.
And so I backed 3 copies. So
one of
one
them
for the library.
will be in the library, which if you are interested in a game like this, you can learn to play and play with your friends. And then if you're really interested in it, go over to that side and buy it.
Yeah.
It does look like a fun game.
We've only got 2 copies and we're sold out. We're sold out.
Yeah. So that one's
because this is
limited.
not a mass market game.
Right.
And as far as I know, there are no retailers for this.
That is one of the weird issues with Kickstarter sometimes. And then this one looks really good too. And I remember when this one came out on
This
Kickstarter.
was so pretty.
Really
I could
pretty.
not resist just the beautiful artwork.
Yeah.
I absolutely love the Day of the Dead skulls. And this dice.
Yeah.
I mean,
This game is the closest I've come to going off my pledge to not be on Kickstarter on my own since I made that pledge.
so I only got 1 copy of this.
I was very close to.
And I was a little hesitant because it is it's not made here, or I mean, none of their games are really made here. They're all made in China, but it was one of those things where it was fulfilled across seas.
Okay.
And so I don't like doing that because it was like you got the currency rate transfer,
plus
and then you got additional shipping
restrictions
but
because
I
of
just
COVID,
could not resist.
It's such
just
a pretty game.
Beautiful game.
I remember
a little hard to see, but there's a ton of dice. And then you've got these cool coffins with all of the beautiful artwork on it.
Okay, I'm going to go back in time and
then
back this game.
You've got this awesome staircase, and you get player mats.
Yeah.
And you know what, Tom? You have a knife on you?
I do. We're going to unbox this.
We're doing it. Oh, that's the good stuff.
It is. I should have except it just depends on what pair of pants I'm wearing as to what knife's in my pocket. I have a knife for every pair of pants I own.
You just leave them in there?
Yeah. Well, no, I launder them, and then sometimes they switch because of that, because I can't remember which one I have in which pocket.
All right, let me put this back in.
No, that would really hurt. Oh my God, that would hurt so bad.
It only hurts for a little bit
until you bleed out
and then
die.
Then you take it back out, and then it hurts
again. Yep. This is my knife with the flashlight.
Oh wow!
You can't even really see that.
You're
you can.
Fancy.
Yeah, so if it's dark in that box, I can.
All right, so we've got the UV on the box, and just beautiful artwork.
Yeah, the artwork's great.
Just absolutely amazing.
Looks like a components. I don't know.
Smell. Yep.
Okay. That's got that new box and new game smell.
We got the rule book.
Well, that's what that other sheet is.
This is how to
just the assembly instructions for the staircase.
The ladder. Yep.
Okay.
And we got
punch out.
Yep.
So Jess is going to be busy.
Some really cool artwork for
That must be the coffin artwork.
These are your player boards, I believe.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, player colors. I see that.
Here, look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Really nice.
Just absolutely.
What was the Disney movie that came out a couple of years ago?
Oh, that was Coco.
Yeah, that one. If you like Coco, this artwork. Oh, there's that coffin.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
Yep. Oh, and you even got little skulls inside.
Oh, I never. Yeah, that's really cool.
But
Again,
just
I don't know if you
beautiful.
can see that or not? We'll try and get it close. But
Beautiful
probably
artwork.
can't, but the artwork is awesome. And I think these must be player.
Just
Oh yeah,
very cool. And
player colors, I suppose.
Yep. And then you've got backs of the boxes. I mean, it's just a gorgeous game.
Yeah.
And some very nice dice. And this was another thing that was kind of. I've not had luck with dice games,
right?
Because they get super delayed. The molds aren't right,
Yeah.
but these turn out really nice.
Now this would be where
these are just a little acrylic dice, but they're
cool.
engraved with the skull, the Day of the Dead skull on
and they are
the sides.
they are engraved. They're not printed.
Yep.
These
are just normal dice. They're just
Yeah,
pips. But you do have the custom dice that go in with the player colors.
The cool thing would be to do the Tom Vassell dice drop, but I think he doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I've heard rumor he doesn't do it anymore.
All right.
But there you go. That's
Day
of the Dead.
That's Die of the Dead.
Die of the Dead. Well, yeah, based on Day of the Dead.
Yes. But so I just absolutely love the theme with
Any
that
kind of dice game,
and
other than the one that we call not a game, so
Right.
you don't really have to mention it as a game.
Island Dice.
Island Dice. Yeah. It's not a game. So,
But yeah, this is by James Allen and Mark Stockton Pitt.
is it English?
V8 Games. It was
In Germany, it looks like.
Bremen, Germany.
Okay.
So
Oh,
just
that-
Radical 8 Games. So
I just want to look at it and just I kind of want to get an idea of what the mechanics are.
there are 75 dice in this game.
Light the candles, incense. It's time to set up the altar and cook the food, light the candles and incense, hang the decorations, and don't forget the flowers. It's Dia de Muertos, the holiday when the souls of the deceased return to the world of the living to reunite with their families in a celebration that has no borders. The Day of the Dead honors the memory of the dead and allows the living to show them that they have not been forgotten. So be the first to guide souls back to the land of the living. So it's a themed dice game in which players play the role of friendly spirits guiding souls back to the land of the living. Die of the Dead contains stunning components, which we just showed you, including a set of 3D marigold steps, which we
have not assembled.
we haven't put it together yet. 4 Dia de Muertos caskets, which we did show you. 75 dice, which we sort of showed you in bags. These enable unique gameplay. It doesn't really give you an idea what the mechanic is. You have to look through the rules, but
I watched a video on it and I fell in love with it.
and I think when I go home, I'm gonna look at a video of this.
Yeah, because I'm hoping to play it tomorrow night.
There you go. All right. And we'll look forward to that.
Yep.
So that's your acquires.
That is my acquires 3 Kickstarters and very good chance that I will be getting another Kickstarter tomorrow. It's been delayed 3 times now.
Oof.
Not by the company, but by the mail. So there's been
Figures.
delay after delay.
Figures.
I got the shipping notification, and it was actually supposed to be here on Wednesday. And then I got a notification saying it's been delayed.
Oh,
Well, no kidding, it's not here.
Yeah, really? Yeah.
And then they didn't give me any information. And then they waited a day and updated, and it says, well, it should be here Thursday. And then nothing.
Today is
and
Friday,
then
as we've
it
established.
said, well, it should be here Friday. Nothing. Then it said it reached the Sioux Falls
so it's here.
distribution facility Friday morning at like 1 a.m.
So you're thinking maybe I'll get it on
I'm
Friday.
thinking I will get it tomorrow.
I'm just
if
checking
I'm
to see
lucky.
if Jess put a message on there about anything. But
No, she got me excited. She said that there was a package at this at the house.
I'm glad you added that. I'm glad you added that phrase after you said she got me excited. I'm just saying.
So, and then she realized that it was actually same first name as me,
Oh
and
no!
just right up the street.
Oh, that's not good.
And so that was not mine.
That's too bad.
So I I sulked back into my office.
Yeah,
And
I would have done the same thing.
it was kind of a bummer because I was really hoping to check out the GUI cube.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that's the one that's coming?
the one.
Ooh.
So
Alphinius,
hopefully,
hello, if you're listening or watching later,
next Friday we can show that off.
I would think we should if it's here.
And then once that happens, things calm down to
Calm down, he says.
well, for Alphinius,
yes.
he's going to come back on the show.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Oh,
And,
that might
you-
be something later.
You have not personally experienced his delight.
I have talked to him, but I don't think we did it on the air.
Yes, you have not. Yeah. So
Yeah,
we will get a 3-person
Conversation going.
Yes.
Nice. That'll be fun.
in character.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll have to look forward to that.
So
Yeah, I have talked to him, but it's been not like I said, not on the podcast.
Right.
So I know you did
right.
at one time.
So
one of the times I couldn't
we
make it.
will definitely get into that.
Good deal.
But
does-
I'm very excited to.
Does remind me, speaking of podcasts, I did get contacted by Adam Collins, and we're, I think, going to get together and do something on Monday for his podcast.
Wow.
So
For Eat Lunch and Board Games.
yes.
All right.
So that's something that's coming up that I'm looking
Our
forward to.
celebrity co-host Tom
Oh
Conrad.
God, yeah. No, it's only because you've already done it, and he just wanted to make sure I got covered as well. Like he thought my nose would be bent out of shape or something. So
That's all right. He cried for like
I did
3-4
because
months.
I should have been there, but I wasn't for some
Yeah.
reason. So I think you guys just set it up and didn't like it.
That's all right. He broke it in because he needed someone that was used and abused,
Okay.
and someone that could get him into the interviewing groove.
The
and then
podcast.
I broke that in for him. Basically, I'm
Good.
like the old horse that you really
Yeah.
don't need to break in.
And then I'm the young colt that you
Right.
Yeah,
And so now he's got all these interviews under his belt, and so he's like, I'm ready to take
can
on
take
the
on the
Bronski.
mustache. I can take
he's-
on the mustache, he says.
Yep.
Yeah, he
So-
called me Sir Mustache when he was sending me an email. I said I had to call him Sir Beard, even though he sort of trimmed it way down.
Yeah,
So-
he has.
Oh well, that happens. I mean, I trim my mustache as well.
Here's what's
so-
really going to happen. So on Monday, I'm going to part my beard. Adam's going to come out of there.
Oh, okay. I'll look
Yep.
forward to seeing that. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
I'll look forward to that. That's going to be a magic trick.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right. So that's
So-
acquires gameplay.
What have you played?
My gameplay has also been very limited through a combination of people not feeling well or being out of town. I haven't done a lot of gaming, although we did get a couple of games of Wingspan in.
Wow.
And most of you, I think, are familiar with Wingspan, so I don't have to go over that. It's one of my favorite
What's
games.
Wingspan?
It's some kind of small game about birds
Mm.
and other birds eating them and laying eggs. And
Who puts that game out?
Stonemeyer
okay.
Games
Never heard
puts
of
that
that
one
one.
out.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a small little game company that's not real
Just a
successful. but
little tiny one.
This game is pretty fun, just so you know. But
Okay.
but we played it with all
So
the
you're a bird?
expansions. No, you're attracting birds to your. You've all played Wingspan.
So-
People know Wingspan.
So you're not a bird, but you're attracting birds?
You're attracting birds.
This is getting weird.
as a bird enthusiast.
Ornithologist?
Well, bird enthusiast. I
Oh,
don't
you're
know
just
that-
an enthusiast. Like
I
a
don't
bird
know
watcher.
that. Yeah, basically, I don't
Okay,
know.
bird stalker. Okay.
Right, a stalker of birds. I did win the second time we played. That was a lot of fun, and I enjoy the game if I win or lose. So, and then the other one we played was another game called Beyond the Sun, which I think we've
Ooh,
talked about.
Okay.
It's not a 4X game because you're not really. Well, you do some battling. I
You
guess.
do?
You do. I said do. But it's got a tech tree. You're trying to research technologies that allow you to go further into space to claim planets and things like that.
Have I played this one?
I do not believe you have.
Okay.
No, it's my buddy John's game, and we played it a few times, and we'll have to look into finding a copy of it. But I think it's kind of hard to find right now.
Okay. So we probably
Probably-
won't have a copy of it.
If I only knew somebody who could order things like that, but we'll have to look into it. It is a lot of fun. I think I talked
Yeah.
about it before. I think I did rate it as a. I can't
Joe
remember.
Almighty.
I don't think I went Joe Almighty. I think I
Whoa.
did.
So you
go
really
s-
did not like this
I
game.
think I did go Smoking Joe on it though. I know that, and if I didn't, I would go just Smoking Joe now.
Okay.
It's got a lot of elements that I enjoy. It's got resource management a little bit. It's got tech tree. It's got exploration of different things, and it's fun. It's a good
Cool.
game. So those are the only two games I got a chance to play.
All
I
right.
did play Wingspan online as well. It's a little weird, that experience, because you're playing with two other people and sometimes they drop out. And if they don't drop out, the game takes 5 minutes to turn. If somebody drops out, all of a sudden your turn is next. Ooh, your turn is next, and you get through the game really quick. But it's a nice way to. It's on Tabletop Simulator. It's a nice way to practice playing the game, trying different strategies and things like that. So,
Okay.
and I know Paul in Scotland is fairly familiar with playing it online, I think, although he plays more with his family than he plays with online. So, yeah, I played Wingspan. How about you? Have you played anything other than build a store?
I have played a few games.
Nice. What have you played?
Well, I played a game from Mental Eclipse Games.
Oh, well, I forgot about that one. We just literally played that game. So you're right.
They make some really cool educational games. And so I really do enjoy educational games.
Well, you have young children who need to be educated.
Correct. So like brain games. Yes. So this is just the edition one. Yep. And so you each get a player mat.
Are they all 2-player games, by the way?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think that seems about right.
So this is the edition game, and so you have a set of 4 dice and markers.
Yeah, I don't know where mine went, but
it's all right. I ate yours.
Oh, good.
I thought it was a chip.
Yeah, or a lozenge of some kind.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. So basically, I have his color. He has my color.
And you have a deck of cards. And so what you're going to do is you're going to flip over the top card, and that'll be your active card. And on the bottom of the card, it's going to tell you which die to roll or dice to roll. And you're going to put your chip marker on the 0, and then you will put it to whatever your number is. So on this one, it'll be moved to number 8.
Mine's
and then you're going to roll whatever dice it tells you to. And then the highest number wins that card.
I get to roll a 6 and a 12-sided die. So I have a significant advantage, but I roll like crap.
Yeah. So when you're done with that, after all your cards in your deck have been distributed to your win and loss pile, then you will take all your wins and you will shuffle those up, and those become your deck. When the win pile, you cannot draw any more cards. Whoever has the most wins wins the game. Pretty simple. But the awesome part about it is it teaches you math. And so for young kids, this is a great way to have fun and learn math.
Correct.
So we have addition. They've got subtraction. They've got division. They've got multiplication. Subtraction. We even have algebra.
Oh my gosh.
So, these aren't just for young kids too. These are great ways to help you learn, study, and you're having fun with it.
Could be an introduction to algebra for young kids, because I suspect if it's like this game that it's fairly simple.
Right.
It's a very simple concept.
If you're interested in anything like this, this is how the game comes. It's very simple. You get a bookmark with it, just a simple rule set.
The rules are,
so we've got
basically 2 pages.
Games that are coming soon. You've got basic algebra addition, you got basic algebra subtraction, and they're working on more. We also have some other games that we will go over next week from them.
Okay.
But these are they're great. They're absolutely great. I love the fact that I'm a big math guy. I love math. Math was one of my favorite subjects.
And yet we still get along.
It was one of my favorite subjects of going to school. I just love math. And so, these are things that these will actually be in our library as well. So if you want to bring your kids in and play a math game with them, you can do that. At some point, we will actually be carrying these in our store. But for now, if you are interested in picking them up, you're not local or whatever, go to mentaleclipse.com and you can actually buy them straight from them.
Should be down below us.
Yes.
Here.
But it's very simple. They're affordable, and who doesn't love dice?
Exactly.
And you get so much cool stuff with this. You get player mat, and you could easily laminate these. Or scan them and make yourself neoprene mats.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know if you want to nerd it up that much, but I would.
Oh yeah, I would definitely, just because it makes,
it makes the
game easier to play.
Blinging out my games. So it's worth it. It's totally worth it. They're great games. Check out Mental Eclipse. We're not paid to do these.
No.
It's just something that they said, would you like to check out a game? If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you like it, you can talk about it, whatever.
And we do tell people who ask us to look at their games that if we don't like it or if there's things that need to be changed about it, we'll let them know.
Yeah, it's like, the game could use a little work. Do you want us to talk about it?
Yeah,
but
we won't be harsh. You know what
Right.
I mean? And we're still going to be, as nice as we can be about it. But obviously, if it's not a fun game,
yeah,
it's not a fun game.
But
this was actually,
these are not probably for Tom.
I'm
myself.
not a math guy.
If I'm doing this with my kid, I'm having a lot of fun.
Right, and that's just
I was
it.
actually having a ton of fun beating Tom.
He was beating me bad.
I was rolling great,
But
which means I'm going to lose everything I play tomorrow.
Yeah, I was rolling very badly, which was not cool. But I enjoy watching people learn, and I had kids, and it was not a struggle for them to learn, but they learned a different way. And I wonder if something like this might have helped them kind of understand that there's a need to learn, not a particular way, but a need to conform to the way it's being taught, but still live with your way of doing things. Just demonstrate that you can do it the way they want you to learn.
And I feel this
is a different way
gives
to
a
do math.
connection for parents to maybe study with their kids a little easier.
Yep.
Especially, math. You could do this really with anything. But it's just another way to do that studying. And you're adults, you're parents. You don't want to study, but you do because it's your kids and you want them to succeed. And this is a fun way to do that.
It's flashcards without it being obviously flashcards.
Right.
It's
a game.
Yeah.
And that's really essentially baseline. Any game out there, you're learning.
Yep.
So if you get your kids involved at a young age, you're playing those games. Like Kathleen, she loves Unicorn Glitter Luck.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't know she's learning math
Right.
and shapes and colors and that kind of stuff. But now she's still one of her favorite games, but she wants to start playing more advanced games because she's got that strategy and she started to learn. Now, I'm not saying she's kicking my butt in chess or anything.
No,
like that,
but she will someday.
But if I knew how to play chess, it'd be great.
Yeah. The one thing that people forget is that Magic the Gathering was developed as a method of teaching math. Richard, I can't remember his last name now. But anyway, he developed the game as a way to teach math, a little more advanced math, but still a way to teach math. And it became what it became. One of the most popular, pervasive games in the universe, in the world anyway. Universe, I don't know, there might be people in Alpha Centauri who've never heard of it, but
oh no, they have.
They probably have.
I've talked to them.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm scared about it. So, because I've talked to them too. So that's what we played.
Yes.
Yep. And sorry, it's not very exciting.
Oh, that's all right.
Fun.
We're gonna play some games tomorrow. We're gonna get Die of the Dead.
I want to play that
We're gonna
game.
get Merchant's Cove to the
I
table.
want to try that game.
Might even play with Smile and a Gun.
That would be fun too.
I might get a little bit of the library up.
And maybe I'll bring viticulture.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not gonna. That was mean. I'll admit it. That was mean. I teased you. Sorry.
All right, so I got to tweak off the
there
camera. Can I borrow that knife again?
There are only like 1,200. Not 1,200. That's a little much. It's close, but not quite. It's only about 40 pops in front of it.
Oh, only?
I'm getting close to the point
So, like a platoon.
A platoon of pops.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. I know Bill Nye the Science Guy is one of them. But yeah, they're still blocking.
Wait, Bill Nye is at your house right now?
Well, his Funko Pop is. So is Prince and Freddie Mercury.
This is getting weird.
And Brian May.
Collecting people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We should call you the collector.
The collector.
All right, so I put together a little video.
Oh, yeah. What's coming up on Sunday?
Mother's Day.
Everybody has one.
Yep. So for my parents, tomorrow is actually their anniversary. So happy anniversary.
Nice. Happy anniversary.
I think they're at 39 years.
Holy smokes.
So almost at that 40.
Yep. Getting close.
Yep. You'll get there. And, you'll have a super young kid because I'll be 29.
Exactly.
So, Sunday's Mother's Day. And so I obviously am like a good half a day drive from my mom.
Yeah.
So I thought it'd be kind of cool to put together a little video.
And she watches the show.
Yep. So I will put that on here.
Now I'm taking my glasses off right now because I don't want them all fogged up.
All right.
Well done. So yeah, anyway, that last one in there was when it was my mom. So that's pretty
Yes.
neat. That's pretty
Yep.
neat.
So
She's no longer with us, by the way. So.
nope. And so my mom was in the first part,
Yep.
and then it was my two grandmothers,
Yep.
and then I put Tom's
My
mom
mom,
in there.
yep.
So
The thing I always say with Mother's Day and Father's Day both is thank you to everyone who is a mom and has raised children, including mine and my ex, and has done an awesome job with my kids. And thanks to everyone who's been in the position of being a mom, whether they birthed the child or not. And that
Yep.
includes dads. There are dads out there who act as a mom. So
Mhm.
happy Mother's Day to all of you folks. And the same is true when it's Father's Day. So to those people who've acted as fathers, whether it's their biological child.
oh no, we have to wait.
I know, but it's June.
Yeah.
So
But it's Mother's
Yeah,
Day
that
on
was
Sunday, so
very well done, Joe.
you very, very much earned the day.
Yep.
So if not the whole year, but happy Mother's Day. Hope you enjoy some games.
Do enjoy some games.
If you can't, do it anyway.
Yeah, or people contact your moms. If you have your mom around
Yep.
still, get a hold of her and tell her thank you and happy Mother's Day.
Yep.
That you love her.
And to my beautiful wife,
There you go.
happy Mother's Day. But I get to see you in person, so
There you go.
yep, we will make sure all of the kids are around and give you a nice big hug. So
Yeah,
but
that's
either way,
cool.
happy Mother's Day, Jess.
Happy Mother's Day.
All right, so
Anything else?
that's it for me, man.
That's all I got.
I'm gonna work on the store.
A little bit of a maudlin, sappy ending to the whole deal, but it's a good maudlin, sappy ending. I liked it. And yeah, I'm Tom.
All right, I'm Joe. Till
Happy
next
Mother's
time.
Day to you guys. Happy Mother's Day. See you next time.